"Members of the jury," she began, her voice steady yet charged with conviction. "You have seen the evidence. You have heard the testimony. You have heard the truth from the person who knew Ethan Walker best, his own mother. She did not excuse him. She did not ask for mercy. She explained him. She revealed the man who committed this brutal act, a man who feels nothing for the life he took, nothing for the family he shattered, nothing for the world he has harmed. The monster is here. He is real. And now it is your duty to hold him accountable." Her words were surgical, cutting through any remaining doubt. She didn't need to appeal to sympathy. She didn't need to craft a narrative. The raw, undeniable truth had already been presented. Michael Clark, by contrast, delivered a subdued plea. His tone was low, almost defeated, as if he himself had accepted the inevitability of the verdict. "Ladies and gentlemen of the jury," he said, his voice quivering, "I ask that you remember, Ethan Walker is still young. He made mistakes, terrible ones. But he is a child of circumstances. Please consider the entirety of his life before passing judgment." Even as he spoke, the words felt hollow, lacking conviction. No longer did he have the power to sway the jury. The stage had shifted irrevocably. The jury retired to deliberate. Hours passed, though internally it felt more like minutes. The gravity of Elizabeth Walker's testimony, coupled with Ethan's visceral reaction, had imprinted itself on every juror's mind. The discussions were brief and unanimous. There was no ambiguity, no lingering question of guilt. The verdict was certain before the ink on the deliberation papers dried. When the jury returned, the courtroom seemed to shrink in anticipation. The foreman took the clerk's paper, and in a voice clear and unwavering, announced the outcome. "On the charge of aggravated murder, we, the jury, find the defendant, Ethan Walker, guilty." A collective exhale swept through the courtroom. The Campbell family's relief was quiet but profound. Years of grief and fear had finally found acknowledgement in the official decree of justice. The defense table, however, was a tableau of stunned despair. Michael Clark sank into his chair, his face ashen, realizing that all strategies, all arguments, all appeals had crumbled. Ethan, for his part, sat motionless. The rage from yesterday had subsided, replaced by a chilling, unsettling stillness. His eyes were empty, distant, as if the weight of reality had yet to penetrate the carefully constructed walls of his mind. 2 weeks later, the courtroom reconvened for sentencing. The atmosphere was thick with anticipation, the air heavy with the weight of finality. Judge James Harris entered, a man whose reputation for fairness was matched by the gravitas of his presence.